Guy Wellness is back with another one team to rule them all doubles disc golf tournament. This time, alternate shot doubles. This two-round tournament features one layout with two styles of play. First round, alternate shot. Second round, best shot. This tournament is going to be held at Field of Dreams Disc Golf Course on November 2nd. There are a few rule changes for this tournament, so please be sure to watch the Caddy guide. Hole 1 from the long tee pad. There's a lot of out of bounds. Main change here is there's going to be an added drop zone just past the fence, about 280 feet from the yellow basket. Everything else plays the same. Hole 2 has nothing different. Just make sure you wait for everyone to clear the green before you throw your tee shot. Out of bounds from a blind tee shot on hole 3 is going to bring you to 32 feet for a circle 1 putt. Any other out of bounds throw is going to play from last inbounds. Hole 4 had a makeover this fall, and it's looking ripe for some ace runs. If you've played here before, hole 5 isn't anything new. Everything to the left is out of bounds behind stakes and some string. If you go out of bounds, you're going to take it from the short tee pad and give yourself a good shot for par. Out of bounds on hole 6 is all about protecting pedestrians. Anything in the basketball courts or past the flag line is going to play from the last inbounds, but anything in the bowl on any shot will play from the drop zone. If you go out of bounds long in the river, also going to play from where it last went out. Hole 7 doesn't exactly have much risk unless you hit the first tree and ricochet backwards into the river. Otherwise, no out of bounds, play it where it lies. Hole 8, the only out of bounds is along in the river. You may want to consider waiting for players on hole 9 to tee off, but they should be far enough out of the way that everyone's going to stay safe. Hole 9, the out of bounds is close to the basket. Watch out for the river, but you're playing from where it went out. Hole 10, the river doesn't exactly come into play, but the river is out of bounds. Otherwise, let's see how many people get the 2 on this one. Hole 11 has the mandatory to the right of the sign off the tee. Any missed mando goes to the drop zone on the right of the fairway. The line extends from the tree all the way down. It shouldn't be an issue unless you kick really far to the left after that sign. Otherwise, the river plays from the last inbounds. Hole 12 is very similar to hole 9. River is out of bounds and it's close. Hole 13 has added out of bounds on the left. Out of bounds from the tee shot goes to the short tee pad. Out of bounds again goes to the drop zone, throwing 5. There's also a mandatory. Missed mandatory on the tee shot goes from the short tee pad, and out of bounds or a second missed mando will then go to the drop zone. Drop zone is only for the second out of bounds play. If you go out of bounds in the road, you play it where it lies. Hole 14, path and beyond. Road and beyond is all out of bounds. Play it from where it was last inbounds. Hole 15, path and beyond on the left is out of bounds. On the right side, the flag line is going to play as hazard. You're going to play it where it lies with a +1 stroke. On hole 16, path and beyond will probably not come into play unless it's very windy and you turn something over to the right. Otherwise, play it where it lies. On hole 17, out of bounds is path and beyond. Make sure there are no pedestrians walking before you throw. Hole 18, good opportunity for birdie if you have the arm for it. Out of bounds is path and beyond on the left. Bring it back in bounds. And that concludes the Caddy Guide for One Team to Rule Them All, alternate shot doubles, hosted by Ikigai Wellness. I'm your tournament director, David Trinati. Quick shout out to Hector Works for these sweet trophies, and I will see you out there on November 2nd at Field of Dreams.